we will set up an official presentation, right? Myself, together with Mr. CMO, we are preparing the slides. We are preparing the official presentation. When we publicly start, we will give you guys a deep presentation so that you can ask us your questions and we give you answers. If you ask us now the questions, we are not going to give you answers because we know we are preparing everything 100% and we know we have not yet done any presentation to you guys, but we're just hinting out to you that there is something coming. We are just hinting to do that. Fasten your seatbelts. Make sure you and your team is ready for something amazing and powerful. Right? Keep growing the way you guys are growing. Keep qualifying for Dubai event because the goal for us is 500 and more participants to be in Dubai. So it's your responsibility, not our responsibility. Our responsibility was to give you guys an opportunity to be with us. We have already leaders qualifying. Every single day we see some qualifications. But we want you guys not to be late. We might end up close the seats, let's say 500 max, nothing more than that. So you might end up miss the opportunity to be with us in Dubai. So make sure you qualify as fast as possible. And make sure you qualify before 26th so that you get two rewards. One with 15,000 direct, another with Dubai qualification before 26. So if you qualify faster, you have better opportunity to be on the better situation so that you can keep helping your teams. Now, I know we have some top leaders already on the call. I don't want you guys to qualify. I want you guys to qualify your teams. Right? We have top leadership on call. We don't want you guys to qualify. We want you guys to bring in your top leadership with us in Dubai. We want that is going to be the biggest success. I know Mr. CMO is going to talk about it later on, but let me finish by saying this. We will be so happy to see your team talking about their success story on the stage rather than you talking about yourself on the stage. We are not going to invite any top leader on a stage if he don't have a biggest success story from his team. Remember, if you want to speak on our global event, make sure you have success stories within your teams. Make sure from your first core leadership, you have those success stories that you want to bring in someone who have a biggest success story with Mavbridge. That's what we want. We don't want you to be on the stage and talking about, you know what, I made 100,000, $500,000 and $1 million. No, no, no. We want a team, a downline of you on the stage talking about, you know what, I have 10 downlines who are making $10,000 every day, $50,000 a month, $100,000 a week. That's what we want to see your downlines talk. With this, thank you so much for coming. Keep growing, keep shining, keep smiling. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to actually welcome you guys in Dubai. In 3 days from now, I will be back to Dubai. We will start proceedings of meetings. And of course, I know CMO is taking care of all the meetings, expansions in UAE. I will be there also in 3 days from now. I know one of the guys is smiling. He's excited to see me again in Dubai. Anyway, keep smiling, growing, and I'm going to see you guys very soon in Dubai, where we are going to, what we are going to do? We are going to shake hands. We will hug each other. And what next? Do not kiss. With this, thank you so much for joining this call. See you on top. Keep growing, and I wish you a biggest success to you in future. Thank you so much, amazing host and co-host, Mr. DJ and Mr. Prince of Dubai. Thank you so much for inviting me, and keep growing, brothers. Thank you so much.
MashaAllah. Thank you so much. Wonderful. I love the way you speak to us. Guys, are you excited? Are you happy? So let's move on,
Okay,
guys.
DJ, we can't leave him like this. You know,
No.
this guy is full of information, full of golden nuggets and gems for us. So today he didn't give enough, you know, I can say
Edification.
90% for his. Yeah, no, not edification. There is something that he's lacking, I will ask him so he can give him back. Okay. Are you guys ready? So actually, Babar, I think we're gonna say one thing. Maybe I can remind you whenever, maybe you can check my WhatsApp message.
Okay.
Okay. So yes, when our complete website and everything is back to normal, our plans to move ahead, our ship is ready to sail into the sea. So our CEO was planning something to dedicate it to the community, for the specific community, for
Yes.
our
Yes.
beverage
Yes.
company.
Mhm.
So I think you can announce today if you want. So if not, then take your time. When we have everything when we have everything on track, when we have everything on place, like our new back office systems on place, everything. But guys, to be honest, what we have right now on our plate is more than enough. You know what is more than enough? Until 26th of December, there is no time to sleep until you qualify for Dubai event, until you make sure your teammates are qualifying for Dubai event. This is more than enough what we required for, because our daily rewards are still coming, our commissions are still arriving in our wallets. What we are predicting and what company is committed, they are already giving on our plates. It's more than enough for us. Until 26th of December, we just need to focus on these targets, and Babar and CMO and another management of the company will be working tirelessly behind the scene to fulfill their upcoming commitments. So, Babar, I think you can add few more plans when everything is on track. After that, it's not like before when everything is on track. So there's gonna be something interesting for maybe if you wanna announce tonight.
It was supposed to be announced when everything is 100% complete. But yeah, you hinted something, so the people are going to be like, "What is coming?" So why there was something like you have to keep waiting. So guys, what we are actually planning, and of course, a lot of leaders were asking us about these things. So we have been preparing everything. So we are going to start different community calls also, different community sessions. So prepare. We are going to set up like continent wise. We might set up one session for a Spanish community. We will set up one session for African community. Only black friends. Only is it fufu also or flufu? Make sure Mr. Greatness can correct me. So we will set up one African call, then we will have one Asian call for Filipino, Malaysian, Indonesian community. We will have one session in Hindi, which will cover up Hindi and Urdu speaking community. And of course, we will have a Vietnamese session because Vietnamese people doesn't exist into different session. Vietnamese means Vietnamese, right? So there will be a special session for a Vietnamese. So we're setting up those calendars already. So if you want to set up another language, make sure there is some fire there. If you want to set up a session with your team, for example, any Filipino session, but we are not going to go on a call if we don't have minimum 200 participants minimum. My first goal was 500, but let me be a bit easy. Let me make it easy. If you give 200 community, not talking about English global session. For example, if it's Hindi, if there are 200 participants, we will be there. If it's Spanish, if you have 200 participants, I will be there. So we are setting up these community calls. Next week, we will start it before once we set up our system 100% ready. So be ready for that one. So be ready to host your calls. And we will
Okay,
add up
guys. So
lot of things also on top of it in few days, of course.
okay, so just to add one more point onto this point. Actually, let's say if we have a German call, so the translation will be not live. So it will be a proper dedication to that specific language. So our CEO will be speaking in English, and there will be a proper translation on German. It's not like any glitches will be there. But for sure, we have our Spanish guy. He is completely amazing in doing translation, and even though considering any other different languages, we know I'm receiving tons of messages. Even our CEO is receiving tons of messages for the request of Indian community and Pakistani community for specific presentation in Hindi. I think on that session, me and our CEO is more than enough to speak only in specific Hindi language. Our CMO will join and I will be the one who is translating. It will be like pure Hindi and Urdu session for you guys. But the criteria, our CMO said already. We have one of our speaker on call who is leading, like every next day he's doing Filipino session in Tagalog, who is top areas, and he's doing continuous. But for him, we're gonna give a task for the Filipino community for minimum 200. And just to let you know, guys, we're gonna bring more excitement on table. Let's say we have a small session, a leadership session in Philippines today, hosted by one of our key leader, uh, uh, Henrik and Makarita, the powerful couple. So this is how if we're gonna start. It's not been officially any official leader was not there onto that session, but this is how the leadership is growing into this company. If you guys have any those kind of sessions, please forward the photos to our CEO so we can edify you guys. We can edify, we can bring those things on to the global community. I know there are a lot of group meetings going on, but please don't keep those stuffs with you. Share it to your leaders so it can reach to the company and we can share it to our community. At the same time, the Spanish community, when there is a Spanish call, it will be not live translation. We will wait for the translator to complete everything what we said, and then we will move on. The same with Vietnamese, the same with that proper specific call will be respecting for that specific translation. So what we're gonna make, our CEO gonna make sure that all the information what we have on our table will be 100% accurate, delivering to the community. But for sure, a Chinese community is also rushing to this company. Get ready, guys. When Chinese enters to the market, they're gonna smash everything. So we're gonna have that session as well. So if there is any country or any language lacking behind, guys, pump this chat box. Let's see if we're gonna. Okay, the chat box is open. Apart from this, if you guys have any request of any language, so you can comment and we'll consider a criteria for that specific language. So CEO is taking care of it. Okay, yes, Africans is already there. Okay, looks like French and few new language. Okay, Tamil is leading. Maybe if Tamil community gets more than 200, for sure we'll get a specific call for Tamil. Okay, so maybe CEO can and CMO can taking notes of this and let's proceed further. DJ, back to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is our CMO going to be speaking today? Do we know that?
Yes, our CMO is speaking. He can't live without speaking, my brother.
Okay.
He
So
is a
before
guy
we-
who loves to speak.
Before we bring CMO, guys, just digest what you've heard so far. Let's just think about what you heard so far. That we are having about 24 hours until the new interface comes. And in the new interface, it's going to be much more functionalities. Are you happy about that, guys? It's going to be much more smoother. It's going to be even more better. So, guys, our ship is now actually being put on the water just 24 hours from now. I'm so excited. I don't know how about you people. And showing this excitement, I just want to remind everybody, are we a family? Because this is this is what Baba Ali wants from us. He wants us to come together from different countries and be a family. And therefore, this song is for you people. We are family. Mm, mm, mm.
DJ, we can't hear the sound actually. Can you check
Oh,
once again?
guys, you cannot hear it. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I was already dancing. We are